Hey guys, so first for application, we are going to talk about nail prep because proper nail prep is so key and vital to helping your jams last as long as possible. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through a little bit of what I do for my nail prep. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your hands are nice and clean. You do not want them to be wet. If you've like recently washed dishes, taken a shower, taken a bath, anything like that, you want to give your hands a really good chance to really dry out. I always start with clipping and shaping my nails first. I like to clip them, make sure that they are the shape that I want them at. And then I also take that time to push my cuticles back with my rubber cuticle pusher. Love these things. You don't have to use Jamberry's cuticle pusher. You can buy them at any beauty supply store, drugstore, anything like that. So totally up to you. That goes also for a lot of the things that we use. You are not required, obviously, to use 100% Jamberry products for prep and application. Just depends on what you want to do. So push cuticles back with cuticle pusher. You want to make sure they're nice and pushed back so that it gives a nice clean surface for your nail wraps to adhere to. And then next, what I usually do after that is because, you know, after you file your nails a little bit, they get kind of dusty. I do wash my hands. I just use dish soap to wash my hands because the dish soap really also helps break down any of the oils that are on your hands or on your nails. Again, after you wash your hands, you want to make sure you give them some time to dry them out really good. Next step in prep for me is I clean my nails, and I clean my nails with alcohol wipes. You receive nail cleansing wipes in your Jamberry application kit if you have one of those. We also offer our awesome brand new Jamberry nail cleanser, which is fantastic. I have been using, and I'm still using these instead of the nail cleanser because I'm waiting for them to run out. I've had this thing forever. I just bought this at Walgreens, just regular old alcohol wipes. You can also just buy rubbing alcohol and use a cotton ball, whatever you want. So you want to get your nails nice and clean. Next step for me, again, is not a required step. I find when I add this next step, it kind of helps with removal, and then also I feel like it's helping my nails be nice and strong. But I use the Jamberry Strengthening Base Coat. I love it. Once I started using that, it made my removal so much easier than just removing them off of a naked nail. So that is the next step that I use. And as far as nail prep, we have basically got it done. So next step is applying your nails. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the tools you are going to need for application. First, foremost, because we all know the nail wraps are heat and pressure activated, you need something to warm your nail wraps up. You can use a hair dryer, which I used for a very long time before I finally got one of these lovely guys, the Jamberry mini heater. What I love so much about the Jamberry mini heater is it's so quiet. I would try and do my nails. When I do my nails, I'm usually sitting in front of the TV on the couch, watching a movie or watching something on TV. And when I would need to turn my hair dryer on to heat my wraps, it would get a little loud and I could not hear whatever I was watching on the TV. So this guy is so quiet, gets really hot, does the job, but it stays cool to the touch. It has this really awesome kind of felt coating over the heating element up here at the top. And it's got a little kickstand, so it sits really well on the surface. It does have a power cord, so it does need to be plugged in, but this little guy is awesome. Also, to apply your wraps, you are going to need, again, rubber cuticle pusher. You need something to kind of help push the wrap down and really seal it when you are giving it pressure after you heat it up. You are going to need manicure scissors because you're going to need to trim the tip of the wrap. You will see why in just a minute. Crucial tool is a nail file. This is the Jamberry nail file. Again, you do not have to use a Jamberry nail file. it's my favorite. So this is the one that I always use. I think it does a really great job. A lot of people also use glass nail files, which is a much finer grit nail file. But it's really up to you, whatever you think works best. No four hands are the same, so different people have different techniques. Just kind of got to go trial and error and find out what works best for you. And then for me, to finish off when I'm done, I use a nail buffer. And again, once we get to when we are actually doing the application, you will see why I use this. And then obviously you are going to need your nail wraps. I do mine a little bit differently. Obviously, I have already shown you the official Jamberry application video. I do something a little bit different than really a lot of people that I have seen. So my manicure today is actually a combination of 3 different wrap designs. I really like to mix it up and do different things. So what I actually do is I cut, and at this point I know which wraps work for size-wise on my fingers. I will literally cut the wrap off of the sheet. You can kind of see where I completely cut the wrap off here. I do that just because I'm kind of weird. I like to be 100% fully prepped. I like to have all 5 of my fingers already laid out in front of me, ready to go. So I cut them completely off the thing. I put them in order in front of me of what finger they go on. But one thing I would also just like to show you is so 3 different nail wraps for my manicure. These are the 3 that I am using. Look at how much I still have left. This is a full manicure and I still have all of these nail wraps left. So it's pretty awesome.